Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. For 803 days, Ukraine stands strong against the forces of the Russian invasion. Defense intelligence of Ukraine confirmed it conducted a special operation overnight on 6th May in temporarily occupied Crimea. During the operation, a Russian speedboat was destroyed, reports Ukrainska Pravda. According to the official statement, a speedboat carrying Russian invaders was destroyed using a Magura V5 strike uncrewed surface vessel as a result of an operation by Defense Intelligence of Ukraine, namely Group 13 Special Forces Unit. The destroyed speedboat was a Russian Mangoust-class high-speed patrol boat, used by the Russian fleet and secret services as multi-purpose high-speed vessels for patrolling waters, fighting saboteurs, and conducting search and rescue operations. Mangoust vessels have been in production since 2000. The boat is up to 20 meters long and 5 meters wide and has a maximum speed of 50 knots. The estimated cost of the destroyed boat is about $3 million. Ukraine continues to look for funds to finance contracts with the local defense industry. Yesterday, the EU-Ukraine Defense Industries Forum took place in Kyiv. Josep Borrell, EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, believes that EU countries could procure weapons from Ukraine from Ukrainian defense companies and swiftly send them to Kyiv for military support, reports LBUA. He pointed out that Denmark has shown the example, starting the path of directly investing in the Ukrainian defense industry. Quote, if the military equipment that Ukraine needs can be rapidly produced by the Ukrainian defense industry, I say let's buy from them. Let's help them produce at home, unquote, Borrell added. He noted that over 140 companies from 25 EU member states were at the EU-Ukraine Defense Industries Forum. Alexander Kamyshin, Minister of Strategic Industries of Ukraine, has said that two Western countries have agreed to finance the production of weapons by the Ukrainian defense industry, reports TSN. These are Denmark and Canada. Kamyshin said that his main task at the forum was to get funding for arms production in Ukraine. Quote, we have additional non-contracted capabilities and we want to use European funds for it, unquote, the minister explained. Specifying what not-contracted capabilities he was referring to, Kamyshin said that they vary from armored vehicles to unmanned aerial and ground-based systems. The Netherlands expects to send F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine this autumn, reports NV. Dutch Defense Minister Kajsa Ollongren stated that such time frame for supplying fighter jets to Ukraine is part of a detailed Allied plan. First fighter jets will be delivered in the summer by Denmark. The Dutch minister reported that Ukrainian pilots are now being taught in a variety of countries. The Spanish government informs that Ukraine has received the missiles for the Patriot air defense systems supplied by Spain and other allies, reports Interfax Ukraine. Margarita Roble, Minister of Defense of Spain, during a visit to military facilities in Zaragoza, where Ukrainian soldiers are undergoing treatment and training, stated that these missiles would help Ukraine defend itself from constant Russian attacks. According to her, missiles arrived last week in a package that has been coordinated with Madrid's allies. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron has held talks with Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Paris, reports European Pravda citing Le Figaro. Macron said that France respects the long-standing ties between China and Russia. He thanked Xi Jinping for his commitment to refrain from selling any weapons to Russia or provide aid, as well as to strictly control the export of dual-use goods. The French president also noted that Paris is committed to maintaining a close dialogue with China and that Xi Jinping's visit is an opportunity to ensure that Beijing does not explicitly support Russia's military efforts. Earlier, the French Foreign Ministry officially denied claims about the deployment of the Foreign Legion's first 100 military personnel in the Ukrainian city of Slovyansk, Donetsk Oblast. The Asia Times portal cited Stephen Bryan, an ex-aide to the deputy chief of the Pentagon, who said that approximately 100 Foreign Legion soldiers stationed in Slovyansk were being sent to help Ukraine's 54th Mechanized Brigade. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just two people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better.
We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.